I think there's a good chance the 49ers will trade Brandon Aiyuk to the New York Giants for pick number 25 in the first round of the upcoming draft fairly soon. Here's my reasoning. The Niners need a right tackle, a good one to replace Mike McGlinchey. And that's not going to be easy. They can't do it in free agency because they can't even afford McGlinchey, let alone a replacement. A good right tackle goes for 17, 18, 19 million dollars a year. Or they could go to the draft. But a plug-and-play starting right tackle, they're not going to find that at the end of round 3. They won't. They could maybe get one in round 1. How are they going to get a first-round pick? Well, Brandon Aiyuk. He was a first-round pick. Teams reportedly have been calling the Niners about his availability, including the New York Giants, who own pick 25. Reports said the Niners weren't even entertaining this, but then all of a sudden, they went to Odell Beckham Jr.'s private workout yesterday. Why would they go if they didn't have a starting wide receiver spot available? Well, it would make sense to me that the Niners wouldn't want anyone to know that they were considering trading Aiyuk until the deal goes through, because he might have to play for the team next year. And, that would be kind of awkward if they put him on the trade block but didn't actually trade him. For the Niners to trade Aiyuk, they got to first sign Odell Beckham Jr. He would be the replacement. Is he as good as Brandon Aiyuk? No, absolutely not. But he would give them a starting split-end wide receiver. Then they could trade Brandon Aiyuk to the Giants for pick 25 and draft the right tackle. Would it be a bad trade? I mean, depends on who they take. Depends on the right tackle. But I actually wouldn't be against the trade. Let's face it, they're not going to sign Brandon Aiyuk long-term. They signed Debo. They traded for Christian McCaffrey. They still have George Kittle. They can't afford all these weapons. Brandon Aiyuk has been in and out of Kyle Shanahan's doghouse for whatever stupid reason. Doesn't seem like he's going to be the guy who gets the bag from the 49ers. They could trade him this offseason. They could trade him next offseason. Trading him next offseason would be great because you'd get Aiyuk for cheap on his rookie deal for one more year, but they need a right tackle now. How are they going to get that right tackle? Not easy. How are you getting a first-round pick? Where are you getting $20 million in cap space? This could be the solution. I mean, I wouldn't have suggested it as quality control unofficial for the 49ers, but once they showed up at Odell Beckham Jr.'s private workout, I think that said it all. Also, remember that Brandon Aiyuk liked a picture on Instagram earlier this offseason of him wearing a New York Giants jersey. I don't think this is too far-fetched. What do you think?